If you remain in my word, you will truly be my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Ang unang-unang bagay na naka-strike sa akin sa statement na ito ni Jesus mula sa pagbasa sa Wednesday of the 5th week of Lent ay yung ugnayan o connection between His disciples and the truth. Sa pagsunod natin kay Kristo, nababatid natin ang katotohanan at ang katotohanan ito ang nagpapalaya sa atin. What is this truth that sets us free that Jesus is referring to? Well, the most comprehensive way to put it is that the truth which Jesus brings shows us the real values of life. Ito yung katotohanan na nagmumulat sa atin sa mga bagay na dapat nating higit na pinahalagahan sa buhay natin. Alam naman natin na ang mga pinahalagahan ni Kristo, ang Christian values, ay tahasang bumabangga sa worldly values. Sad to say, we are more often enslaved by the distorted values of the world, material wealth and possessions, political power and influence, social status and prestige, business matters and profits, honors and vainglory, entertainment and pleasure. Kapag pinaikot natin ang buhay natin sa mga bagay nito, kapag dito natin itinuon ang isip natin, kapag dito natin inihulog ang puso natin, kapag dito natin inilaan ang kaluluwa natin, kapag dito natin ibinuhos ang lakas natin, magiging alipin tayo ng mga ito. However, once we have embraced and lived Jesus' values, we will know and we will experience true freedom. Isang basic question na dapat nating itanong ng bawat isa sa atin ay, to what am I to give my life? Sa trabaho, career, profession, o business ko ba? Sa pag-iipon ba ng kayamanan, pagkakamit ng kapangyarihan? Sa pagpapakasasa at pagpapakasarap ba sa buhay? O sa pagsunod kay Kristo? Sa pakikibahagi sa kanyang buhay at misyon? Sa paglilingkod sa Diyos, sa pagmamalasakit sa kapwa. In the light of the truth of Jesus, we are able to see the things that are really important and thus enhance our freedom. We are also able to see the things that are not important and thus stifle our freedom, even enslaving us. If you remain in my word, you will truly be my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Ayon po kay William Barclay, isang Bible scholar, sa kanyang commentary sa passage na ito, discipleship brings us 4 freedoms. Freedom from fear, freedom from self, freedom from other people, and freedom from sin. Isa-isahin po natin ang mga ito. First, discipleship brings us freedom from fear. In my previous talk, online Lenten Recollection talk, I have talked a great deal about worry, fear, and anxiety, particularly in talk number 6 and talk number 7. Hindi ko po hangad na ulitin ang lahat ng mahalagang bagay na nabanggit ko na po sa mga nasabing talks. Pahintulutan lang po ninyo ako na sabihin o ulitin ito sa inyo. The only thing that can help us to overcome fear is our faith and confidence in God's love for us. Ito ang pinakabuod ng mabuting balita ni Kristo, na mahal tayo ng Diyos at hindi niya tayo pababayaan. Ang pagsunod natin kay Kristo, ang Christian discipleship ay nakabatay o nakaugat sa pagmamahal na ito ng Panginoon sa bawat isa sa atin. Talaga namang marami tayong pinangangambahan, marami tayong kinatatakutan, lalong-lalo na sa mga panahong ito. Fear of disease and illness, fear of hunger and unrest, fear of bigger economic and political crisis that may come out of this. Those are on top of our usual fears. Fear of failure and rejection, fear of the unknown and the unfamiliar, fear of being abandoned and alone. Nasabi ko nga po sa talk number 6, ulitin ko lang po, it often seems that fear has invaded every part of our being to such a degree that we no longer know what a life without fear would feel like. As Henry Nouwen puts it, often fear has penetrated our inner selves so deeply that it controls, whether we're aware of it or not, most of our choices and decisions. Do you see how fear is controlling or even enslaving you right now? Now, would you like to be freed from that fear? Then, according to Jesus, remain in His Word. Remain in my Word, sabi ni Jesus. Of course, it implies speaking to Jesus heart to heart, listening to His Word in order to know the truth of His love and to let this profound realization and personal experience of His love set us free. Hayaan itong palayain tayo lalong-lalo na sa takot at pangamba. Once we follow Jesus, we will never have to walk alone. Because we walk forever in the company of Jesus. Dahil kasama natin siya, wala tayong dapat ikatakot. Hindi niya tayo iiwan, hindi niya tayo pababayaan. Dahil kasama natin siya, mapanghahawakan natin ang sinasabing St. Paul. If God is for us, who can be against us? Sabi naman ni St. John, there is no fear in love. Perfect love drives out fear. Second, discipleship brings us freedom from self. Our ego, with wrong sense of self-importance and self-regard, with its pride and conceitedness, with its lust and greed, with its own selfish interests, plans, and ambitions, makes us slaves of ourselves. It prevents us from becoming the best version of ourselves, the kind of person God intends us to be. Kaya nga may kasabihan o saying, man's greatest handicap is himself. Ang unang-unang bagay na hiningi ni Jesus sa mga naisumunod sa Kanya ay paglimot o pagtalikod sa sarili. Self-denial. Batid ni Jesus kung paano tayo maaring maging alipin ng sarili natin, sariling kagustuhan, sariling pangangailangan, sariling balak, sariling paraan ng pagliligtas sa sarili natin. Nagiging alipin tayo ng pagnanasa at ilusyon na gawin ang lahat ng bagay na tungkol sa atin at para sa atin, to make everything about us and for us. That is how we become slaves of the self. Magandang sinasabi ni Paul David Tripp tungkol dito. Sabi niya, we are all slaves. The question is, to whom or to what? Everyone is willing to make sacrifices. The question is, to whom or for what? We all follow sets of rules. The question is, whose and for what? We all give our hearts to something. The question is, to whom or to what? We were never hardwired to be free if by freedom we mean an independent and also self-sufficient life. We were created by God to be connected to something vastly bigger than ourselves. We were designed to make our lives organized and directed by an agenda that is bigger than our truncated personal desires and goals. We were carefully built by God to have every aspect of our personhood connected to Him and His plans for us. And when we reject Him, we do not live autonomously. We replace Him with something or with someone. If we are going to rely on ourselves alone to change and become better persons, we will fail. Sa ganang sarili natin, hindi natin kayang baguhin ang sarili natin. Hindi natin kayang magpakabuti. Only the power and presence of Jesus can recreate us, can transform us. Sa pagtalikod natin sa sarili natin at sa pagsunod natin kay Kristo, nagiging malaya tayo sa mga bagay na humahadlang sa atin. We become free from all the things that prevent us from becoming the kind of person God wants us to be. Third, discipleship brings us freedom from other people. Sa previous talk ng series of Lenten Recollections natin, tinalakay ko kung paano tayo nagiging alipin ng ibang tao. Minsan o madalas pa nga, hinahayaan natin ang sarili natin na ma-dominate, makontrol ng takot sa iisipin at sasabihin ng ibang tao tungkol sa atin. Para bagang, sabi ko nga, para bagang ang halaga, saysay at ganda ng ginagawa natin ay nakasalalay sa iisipin at sasabihin ng ibang tao. Maganda lang ang gawa natin kapag maganda ang sinasabi ng ibang tao tungkol sa gawa natin. Mabuti lang tayo kapag mabuti ang pagtingin ng lahat sa atin. In other words, we allow other people to dictate on us. To dictate on what we should say and do, or on how we should act and behave. Mas malakas at mas pinakikinggan natin ang boses ng ibang tao kaysa tinig ng Diyos. Kaya ang ibang tao ang hinahayaan nating magdikta sa atin, paano tayo mag-iisip, paano natin titingnan ang sarili natin, titingnan ng mundo, paano tayo dapat magpasya, pumili ng mahalaga, paano tayo dapat umasal, kumilos, gumawa sa pang-araw-araw. Parang ibang tao ang nagpapalakad sa buhay natin, sa halip na ang Diyos ang sinusunod natin. Sa previous talk, tinuon natin ang reflection natin sa sinabi ni Jesus, I always do what is pleasing to Him. Of course, we are He is referring to His Father. I always do what is pleasing to my Father. For Jesus, He has only one consideration, God's will. And He must please only one, His Father. Jesus' true disciple doesn't care much about what others say because he or she thinks only of what God says. Needless to say that we must have the same attitude. Bago tayo kumilos, tiyakin muna natin na ito ang nais ng Diyos na ikilos natin. It is how God wants us to behave and act. Bago tayo gumawa ng anuman, tiyakin natin na ito ang inaasa ng Diyos sa atin. It is what God expects us to do. Bago tayo pumili ng isang bagay, tiyakin natin na ito ang gusto ng Diyos para sa atin. It is a choice for God. We must be pleasing God in everything we say and do. Sa pagsunod natin kay Kristo, sa pagtulad natin sa kanyang pamamaraan, sa pag-adapt natin sa kanyang attitude, sa pagtahak natin sa kanyang daan, nagiging malaya tayo sa iisipin at sasabihin ng ibang tao. We become free to do God's will and only God's will. Fourth, discipleship brings us freedom from sin. Sabi ni Jesus sa Ebanghelyo, ngayon nga pong Wednesday of the 5th week of Lent, everyone who commits sin is a slave of sin. Ang binigay na definition po ng New Oxford American Dictionary sa word na slave ay ito. Slave is a person who is the legal property of another and is forced to obey. Slave is a person who is excessively dependent upon and is controlled by something. Batay po sa definition na ito at sa liwanag na sinasabi ni Jesus sa Ebanghelyo, mong katapatan nating suriin ang sarili natin at itanong, how am I becoming a slave of sin? Hinayaan ko bang maging property ako ng iba? Dahil ibinigay ko rito ang isip, puso, at kalooban ko. Ibinigay ko ba ang allegiance and loyalty ko sa iba sa pag-aakalang sila ang makapagbibigay ng kaligayahan sa akin? Am I excessively dependent upon someone or something which promises to give me what I need or desire? Mga kapatid, tandaan natin, sino man o anuman maliban sa Diyos na pinagtutuunan natin ng buong isip natin, na pinaguhulugan natin ng buong puso natin, na pinagbubusan natin ng buong lakas natin, ay siyang Diyos-Diyosan na pinaglilingkuran natin. At kung gayon, siyang umaalipin sa atin. For example, when we make wealth, power, prestige, pleasure, vainglory, esteem of others, or anything as our highest priority, making us work for it to death, and making us embrace the distorted values of the world, then we become slaves of that thing. When we buy things beyond our means or too costly for us, when we accumulate so many things that we don't really need, when we inordinately desire to have more of these things, then we become slaves of materialism and consumerism. When we allow anger, hatred, resentment, bitterness, desire for retaliation to eat us up, then we become slaves of the past. Kaya ang tanong, pinipili ba natin na maging malaya sa kasalanan? Nais ba nating maging malaya? At syempre, paano tayo makalalaya? Once we have embraced and lived Jesus' values, we will know and experience true freedom. Sa pagsunod natin kay Kristo, sa pagyakap natin sa kanyang krus, sa pagtanggap natin sa biyaya ng kanyang pagpapakasakit, pagkamatay, at muling pagkabuhay, nakalalaya tayo sa kasalanan. We are freed from the chains which bind us. So my dear sisters and brothers, let us allow Christ's truth to set us free from fear, free from self, free from other people, free from sin.